Hello, my Libra loves. Welcome back to my channel. And if you are new, welcome. I am Simone, the Moon Goddess. This is your January 2021 reading. All right, so general messages. It either resonates or it doesn't. If this does not resonate, this is not your message. It's all good. All right, so let's get into it, Libra. This will be for Libra sun, moon, and rising signs. And as always, remember to check your other videos so you get a more well-rounded idea of what's potentially going on for you for January. All right, let's get into it. Spirit guides, assist me in channeling a message for Libra. Sun, moon, and rising signs. And as always, may all messages be for the highest good of all involved, with harm to none. Amen. One card for. All right, so you have a change in the wind and it came out reverse. This follows up. I think this came out for Capricorn. I think this was Capricorn's card, or it was at the bottom of the deck. So a change in the wind, change, transformation, things shifting. Now it came out reverse, so I don't know if there's a sense of you potentially avoiding a change or fighting, or maybe you're still in the transition period, you know, things still leading up towards this change. All right, at the bottom is to the sea. This showed up for Scorpio. A change to the wind and to the sea. So to the sea is talking about following your intuition, going with the flow of things, following the alignment, following where your heart space is calling you. For some people, it's about going to the sea, literally going to the sea or to some body of water and connecting that way. We just had a full moon in Cancer, so it could be that type of energy that I'm feeling in January. So it'll be Capricorn season, then Aquarius season. Yeah, there's a sense of going with the flow. I mentioned how that's Yemaya's energy, the sea, and that's our number 7. All right, let's see what else comes out for y'all. So energies for Libra, spirit guides. Lust, Venus in Aries. That's what? Venus in Aries. So that's another card. Y'all are cardinal sign. Y'all kick off things, get things started. Aries is the cardinal sign because it's the first in the zodiac. Capricorn is also another cardinal sign. Lust. Venus in Aries. So very passionate, very fired up, very hot, very seductive energies. Bottom is extremism. Wow, okay. This is interesting. You got Mercury in Scorpio, extremism. Well, yeah, you see the volcano, right? So January is going to be very interesting for you, Libra. Maybe all in exploration mode. And you're kind of going back and forth between whether you should try something new or not. I don't know, Libra. This is interesting. However you're communicating, though, make sure that you don't go overboard. Scorpio can be the negative, so to speak, aspect of Scorpio can be possessive or obsessive. So make sure that your energies are balanced here. All right, let's get into some tarot cards and see what else comes up for you, Libra. The first card to show up when I cut the deck is the Ace of Swords. Okay. to the sea. I see a chameleon here too with lust. So it makes me wonder if you might be doubting this feeling that you are being called into, because you wonder if it will make you appear to be something that you are not, or how will people view me type of energy. Give me a card. 3 cards for Libra, please. Wow. When your first card is yours, Justice is your card, my loves. First card, your card is here. Second card is the Wheel of Fortune. 2 major cards, one after the next. Wow. Your third card is the King of Rods. So talk about, that's a leader, that's leadership energies right there. It's like some of y'all leaving conventional relationships for something that feels more aligned with who you are. Some of y'all might be moving from a place of lust, because you got Venus in Aries, and now you got this King of Rods, which could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy. This Wheel of Fortune, this particular Wheel of Fortune, you see there's somebody being kicked off the wheel. So it's somebody being replaced here. They flew out my hand reverse. Bottom of the deck is the Empress. Well, if you're talking about a relationship, that's the wife right there. That's the mother, or, you know, the main energy, so to speak. The Empress is underneath the King of Rods. That's also a card associated with you, Libra, because that's Venus and that's your ruler. You and Taurus. Top of the deck is the Nine of Cups underneath the Justice card. So it's like y'all going after what y'all want. You're feeling balanced. You're feeling sure about what it is. You're balancing your emotions and your logic. And I feel like logic is being thrown out. But there's also, I feel like y'all kind of going back and forth with yourself. Hence to the sea. Follow your intuition. Go with the flow. Stop trying to control it. Like, things are shifting, but there's this sense of you trying to hold on, which is why your card came out reversed. At the heart is the Three of Swords. Wow. Underneath the Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Swords and the King of Swords on either side of that Three of Swords. So moving from a place of impulsively, you know, very whirlwind type of energy. But it's, on one side it feels like you are more or less, because there's a burning down, there's a burning tower here. So it's like a sense of burning a bridge in some way, but it's not random. This is something you've been thinking about. You've been looking at this energy and you are more or less over it, which is why it's now showing up underneath the Wheel of Fortune. So I said to you, somebody's being kicked off the wheel. It could be something that's being kicked off the wheel, which is a sense of heartache or heartbreak. Old energies connected to a romantic connection, a partnership. Something is being kicked off the wheel, or somebody's being kicked off the wheel. Hence why your Justice card is here first, because balance is being restored and you're going after what you desire with the Nine of Cups. This is happiness right here. King of Rods and the Empress. So are some of you dealing with a fire sign? Okay. Or were? Okay, because the Empress fell out my hand. All right. this is also interesting for me. The Nine of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Empress. Because there's that sense of whatever, it's like, and again, this is why your change in the wind came out reverse, because it's like a sense of wanting, you know what you really want, you know what your heart is desiring. But there's this energy down the middle that's still kind of piercing you. It's still close to you, you know, it's still, watch out for being extreme. Don't block yourself because of extreme emotions, being triggered by the past. The past is no longer, is no more. What's the word of advice for Libra? Wow, there we go. And you see how quickly that flipped over the Fool. It's the beginning of something new here. The Eight of Pentacles just fell out of my hand. Reverse. Y'all feel very back and forth. It's like 1 minute you feel very sure, and then something will happen that triggers you, and then you're like, you know what? I know this is just like the past. Let me just, like, I can't be bothered. You know, it's that back and forth energy. Give me one more card for word of advice. The Four of Wands. Yeah, this is different. Whatever is left on the wheel, whoever is left on the wheel is real. Whatever has been kicked off is connected to this Three of Swords energy. All right, so you are clearing that out. You can't let your past hold you back. This King of Rods energy, if this is you kind of taking the lead or taking the reins on something, or there's a King of Rods energy that's come in and this really was creating this sense of a shift in how you are viewing. You can have everything you want. It's there. And it's almost like this King of Rods also was assisting you in feeling like the Empress, feeling bountiful, feeling there's creative energy, there is all the things that you love surrounding you. And remember, the Empress, this isn't gender, this is energy. So it's really about bounty. So to have the Fool and the Four of Wands, it's that the universal cosmic energies around you ushering in a new start, a new journey, leading you to seeing this on your outside world. There's some sort of ceremony happening here. There's some sort of celebration happening. It could also be a happy home. Four of Wands. So that's Aries energy. Beginning of things. The kickstart of things. Maybe all of this is going to really come into manifestation around spring. That's the message that's been coming through strong. But it makes sense, right? You got to end something first so that this new energy can flow in. So you're setting the groundwork. Like January is the groundwork, but it looks so beautiful. Justice, the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, 3 major cards. Wow. 2, 3, 10. 4 major cards. The Fool, Justice, Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, the Fool. Wow, Libra. What's the final outcome for Libra? The 3 of Pentacles. Y'all creating something beautiful. You got the 2 of Pentacles here. The Knight of Cups. Wow. Ooh. whoever this is, you got the Eight of Pentacles again. Give me one more card for their final outcome. Okay, that was a dance. And the Two of Wands. Libra, whoever this is, and I'm getting so many chills. Romantic. They see you. Y'all share so much, so many different qualities. There's this working together. There's this chipping away, like creating, sculpting something together. Maybe y'all chipped away at each other over time to get to this point. And when I say that, I don't mean like destroying. I mean chipping away this to reveal, you know, something beautiful, to reveal the qualities that y'all share, the understanding that y'all share. Whew. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And here's the Hierophant at the bottom. So there it was talking about a potential ceremony. And the Justice card being the first card, which is marriage or signing contracts. And you have the Hierophant here at the bottom, which is contracts yet again, making something official. So potential marriage, whether it's like legal marriage or marriage of the minds, marriage of bodies. There's lust here. There's all this hot energy, extremism. Watch out for that though. I don't know, potentially this could be whoever it is being kicked off the wheel. Because no, he's holding a letter of some sort. So I don't know if she gave him a letter. She was like, look, I'm out, bye. And he's getting all hot and annoyed. He's the one that got kicked off the wheel here, maybe. Could be feelings too. And underneath that is Mars in Libra, choice. Can't make it up, can't make it up, can't make it up. Six of Swords, Six of Rods. Change. Celebration yet again. All right, let's get a love card out for you. Message for Libra. One love card for Libra, please, for January. Is that reconciliation? Yes, it is. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So is that why it's a back and forth? Because who's making you happy is actually somebody from your past? Or is that who's being kicked off the wheel? Again, because it's somebody from your past. There's a Knight of Cups and the King of Rods here. So is this two different people? Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Wow, okay then. Extremism, loss, a change in the wind, reverse. So when somebody comes back from your past, it's like, it's not really a change, is it? Maybe that's why a change was reversed. Top is religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So it could be that all of this is happening in order to shift you, shift your consciousness, shift you spiritually. Like it's a lesson of some sort, perhaps, maybe, Could be a soulmate, could be a twin flame type of energy, a divine union. Heart of the matter is wedding. This situation involves marriage. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, my loves. I'm just saying. And I did say the Empress could be like the wife. So the King of Rods could be there making something official with the Empress. Wow. Libra, drop a comment. Wedding. On top of wedding is the card that just fell out my hand. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. And under wedding is forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So someone from your past is returning to your life as you release and heal the past. Okay, let's get some moon cards for Libra. It's a message for Libra. Thank you very much. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Right? So it makes me think of that same Four of Wands card, which is very much like the home. Cancer is a sign of the home. Wow, luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. New moon, new moon, new moon everywhere. New energies. That Fool card. Top of the deck is believe in the impossible. Blue moon. And at the heart is you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. So this sense of am I pretending? Or do I have to pretend? Or do I have to? It's just this sense of maybe doubting or feeling as if you have to be something else in order to be seen or loved or appreciated when you don't. You can stand there all vulnerable, naked and vulnerable, and you are received as you are. What's the message for Libra? 2 cards, of course. First card is you're the boss. Second card is expect the best. So 48, which is 12, and 21. So it's really and truly what you want, because you can have it here. You can have it. You're the Empress. Oh my goodness gracious me. I've done 4 videos today, and every single video, every single reading, this card showed up 3 times at the top and now at the bottom for you, Libra. Talk shop. So it's that same energy of being seen, being understood, balance, contracts, coming together. Talk shop is about building something together, collaborating. It's not just about love. It's about building something together, building a business together, building a life together. Having y'all's conversations aren't only about lust, sexy time. It's about real things. Y'all talking about real things, building solid foundations. Top of the deck is get a new story. So considering you have reconciliation here, you've got the Fool, the Three of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, somebody being kicked off the wheel. You're recreating, get a new story, a change in the wind. And at the heart is be flexible. I'm sure. Be flexible, going with it. You know, with the wind, you want to be, you don't want to stand rigid. You want to bend with the energies. You want to allow life to happen. You're not trying to control it. On one side of be flexible is let go. And on the other side is decide. What do you want? You're the boss. What do you want? When you decide that, when you determine which direction, and notice be flexible is pointing at decide. When you determine which direction you want to go in, your spirit guides can come in, or your spirit team can come in and take care of the rest, clearing the path. But you got to decide. All right. So that's your reading, Libra. Interesting January energies. Drop a comment and let me know how you are, if this resonates, if this is connecting in some way. If you're new, hit subscribe. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching my video, Libra. Have a good January. Happy 2021 to you. And until your next message, my loves, be well.